Temperatures sure have been scorching, and just like he said, it's going to stay that way. Well, those hot temperatures have been causing problems across the Golden Triangle. Hospitals are seeing more patients suffering from heat strokes and dehydration. Our Quentin Smith spoke with a paramedic today. And Quentin, what did he have to say?
Scott, we are in the heart of summertime, but no matter how much people enjoy being outdoors in the summer, there's only so much heat a person can withstand. In fact, one local paramedic tells me it's very common for him to pick up nearly a dozen people a week who've suffered from a heat injury. When it's summertime in Mississippi, there's always one thing you can guarantee: sizzling hot temperatures.
This past week has been abnormally hot. The heat index has been over 100 most days, with little rainfall and exposure to that kind of heat can send somebody to a heat casualty very quickly.
Paul White is a paramedic for Oktibbeha County Regional Hospital. So far this summer, he's been called out numerous times to pick up someone who suffered from too much heat exposure.
On a weekly basis, we probably pick up anywhere from 5 to 10 people just with dehydration during the week.
White says all it takes is for the temps to reach 90 degrees or hotter for people to start experiencing heat casualties.
The major concern we have is for the elderly and people who become dehydrated easily. So people who aren't taking care of themselves properly and being exposed to that kind of heat, the elderly mainly become dehydrated very fast.
The number of patients he's treated so far due to heat-related illnesses is typical for Mississippi. He says one of the most common ones are
the first heat casualty diagnosis that we typically see is what we call heat exhaustion. A person becomes very sweaty, they'll become pale, cool, clammy on the skin and stuff like that, and that's typically easily to reverse, just drinking water and stuff like that, getting in a cool temperature.
White says heat strokes can also be common to see in the summertime.
And that's usually what everybody associates with any kind of heat injury, and that's when you become very dry, you stop sweating, your skin becomes hot, red, and people most time will have like an altered mental status, they'll become lethargic, that kind of stuff when they get that hot.
Now, for those who work outdoors or like to hit the track to go walking or running, White says it's important to stay hydrated and stay away from drinking fluids that'll make you dehydrated, such as caffeine or alcohol.